everyone, I am your favorite gamer, I am You2, and this is Minecraft and Friends. In other words, I'm on Minecraft, and guess what? The server that I was previously doing Minecraft and Friends on, you know, where I had the great big huge castle and all that, the server is back up, and like I said, I would have to restart all over again, because the server had to be totally reset. Anyway, I thought I would start like this, so that it would be a little easier to do, you know, whatever. And let's get things started. This is Brother William Brenham, and he will be playing right.
About 3 years old, and he moved to Indiana. We lived up on the Utica Pike, just above Jeffersonville, going northeast of Jeffersonville.
And this
I
is
had
what
my
I got
schooling
so
there
I don't have
on the
much.
Utica
I got
Pike
a bird
School.
and a dog.
The old
I
ground
got this
stands
little
today.
shed.
The trees still around. I can't hardly pass the place without breaking down in my heart to think of the
And the game
boyhood
is
days.
glitchy because
There's no
it's
days
not
like
been
that.
up very long. Been up since Sunday.
My daddy's
So
gone.
shut up a little bit more. Got
He
some
laid on
sheep.
my arm as his locks dropped over my arms. He looked up at me and smiled and closed those blue eyes and went out to meet God.
I got some
years
other
ago.
ones floating around.
My mother, as far as I know, today is a living.
It's
She's
chickens.
getting aged now. Each time when I start to leave, I see the poor old thing. She'll start crying and quivering. She said, someday you're going to return, Billy, and Mother won't be here. I said, but Mother, just wait at the gate. It won't be long. I'll be coming along, too. And she's always kind of weary about me flying on planes. She doesn't like for me to go on planes too much. But let's all of us today, most all of you have a boyhood or a childhood, rather, experience. Let's all of us just drop back down home a little while. Wouldn't you like to go back to the old days? Oh, my, I would just give anything. Today, if I had $1 million, if I had it, it'd sure go in the Lord's work right away, as quick as I could get it. I'd build that tabernacle and things we were talking about and what all I had was talking. It'd put every cent to the Lord's work. But if I had it today, and it was to be mine to enjoy the pleasures of this life, or if I could lay it down and once more see my old dad come walking down that aisle and just walk up there and say, good evening, son, and disappear, I'd give every penny of it to see him. And I guess you do the same thing for some of your parents that's gone on. But those days are gone. And young people here, you don't know what a good friends you got in your mother and dad until they're gone. When they're gone, then you really know who they were. And I've heard many of the children in these days say, the old man and old woman. Oh my, don't never do that. You don't realize who that is. They know what's best, and you don't. When I seen him when he was laying in his casket, and I seen it begin tinting gray a little around that edge, 52 years old, I thought, many wearied about me had put those gray hairs there, and how I wish I could brush them back, but it's too late then. So don't do nothing now that you would regret in the future. If you only look for today, you'll be a miserable person. Look to the end out there, and then live for that, out to the end. When we were little children, we lived up on the hill in the place where we had a little old, kind of a huge-looking affair, half clapboard and half, or weatherboard rather, and half log, the house was. But it was so strong, the logs and weatherboard had been put over it. I thought that house never would go away from there. I thought it would be there forever. But here we have no continuing city, but we seek one to come. When I went down some of your streets here, where your lovely homes are, back over this way on the other day, I was riding, it's got my old truck, and it's about half back, or I wouldn't say backslid. It's got 150,000 miles on it. This is wore out. It's not backslid. So I went down some of those streets there, and how beautiful it looked. Now, I thought the lovely homes and the people just looked like lived in a paradise. And this is a lovely city, right here near the lake. Would like to live here myself. But friends, there'll be a time when there won't be any more Toledo here. That's right. One of these days an atomic bomb will strike this place and won't be anything left of it. Now you know that's right. We're living long enough in that age now. It's later than you think. That's right. And here not long ago when I heard that expression, I was thinking of when those people there in Belgium and around returned back from the war, and they had out there at nighttime lanterns, little children run along packing the lantern, and around on the Russian borders they were pulling the hires and things, scratching the ground. They couldn't disc it up, just scratching it enough to get it stirred up to get the grain in before the snow fell. For if they didn't get that grain in before the snow fell, there would be no harvest next year, and everybody would starve. And they worked day and night, just scratching the ground to get the grain in. And my minister brothers, I wonder if that ain't true in the spiritual sense today. We better be going day and night to get this grain sowed in the heart. It's later than we think. The harvest is coming. Let's be day and night after it. And now, all of us going, as I said, a little trip back home this afternoon. I remember the little old place where we was at. A bunch of apple trees stood around outside, and we used to come in there. Pop would, Papa, so I thought he never would die because he's such a strong little fella. He was a logger. He had big, strong muscles, and he used to roll his sleeves up to wash out under the old apple trees. You ever have a wash pan set on a little bench under an apple tree with an old cracked piece of glass laying there, to wash, and the soap laid up on one of the limbs? Listen to everybody laughing. You must have, I'm not the only country boy. How many ever slept on a straw tick? Let's see your hand. Well, I'm going to take off my coat. I'm at home. A straw tick. Well, that's wonderful. Shut Phillips. That's right. Well, that's okay. It's hickory smoked ham and started molasses, isn't it? I tell you, marvelous. Well, we had the old, I never will forget one night when we just filled the ticks up new after trash, and the thrasher came through in one of the big old steamroller affairs. And I got scared. There was something in bed with me. Come to find out, Mother stepped in the tick and got a grasshopper in there. He was just jumping away, and I thought something done had me. A grasshopper in the new straw that we put in the tick. But there's no days like them new days, is there? And I remember the dad fixing the table. He put a board, a bench built a bench where all this bunch of little Irish would run over the table, get up to their place, wash their face, comb their hair just as slick as they should be, your little old face like slick as a peeled onion, and set up behind this table there and would have a pot dinner where they'd cook everything, mulligan stew. How many know what mulligan stew is? Oh my, that's where you boil everything, even the dish rag, I believe, and put it together and pour it out to the plate, as they go around. Did you ever eat cornbread baked in a pan? Oh my! Isn't that fine? Just right at home now. You don't mind me saying hit and hank and carry and fetch and all them country words then, do you? Because just right at home. And Mom used to cut it in half and the cone, and lay it on the plate, and I'd sit next to Dad, and never fella broke his own piece as it passed by. And I'd always get the corner because it had a lot of crust on it, and I like that with my bean soup, a big bowl of bean soup and a piece of onion about like that, and cornbread and a big glass of buttermilk out of the spring. Wouldn't that be fine this afternoon? That would just be fine. You just go down to the spring down there and get that old cold buttermilk, where the water tumbled over the old can. That was wonderful. And now, I remember when dinner time would come and all of us together there at the table and eat. Wonderful to live in those days. I'd like to sit down there again this afternoon for a while. But as days passed on by, we used to go to town on Saturday night. Remember when we used to go get our groceries on Saturday night, everybody? And we had an old Jersey wagon, and Pop would put some straw back in there, and all of us kiddies would get back there, and he and Mother would sit up front. They drove a little old mule. We'd go about 7 miles down to the city, and Pop made, I believe it was 75 cents a day, and he would buy all the groceries and things to last us through the week. And when he paid the grocery bill, Mr. Grower, the grocerman, he'd give us a little sack of candy, and stick candy, old peppermint, and it was good. And so The thing that was is about 8 of them little brands, and maybe give about 6 sticks of it, you know.
Because of our glasses.
So there's just about 8 pair of little Irish eyes watching that candy to be broke just equally among each one. We'd sit out there, you know, it'd be cold weather, we'd cover up in quilts, we'd get that candy, and all the boys would go to eat their candy. Now, I kind of played a little trick on them. Now, don't you boys try this, because it might not work. So I'd take my candy and act like I was eating it, and then get a piece of the paper sack off of something, you know, and wrap it up and put it in my pocket. Now, wait until Monday. My mother would say, William? I'd say, yes, ma'am. Say, go to the spring and get a bucket of water. Big old cedar bucket and a gourd dipper, you know. And I'd have to go down to the spring. That thing was heavy. I'd say, Edward, I called him Humpy, was his nickname, brother next to me. I said, tell you what I do, I'll let you lick on this stick of candy till I count 10 if you go get that bucket of water for me. Very few chores I had to do on Monday, so as long as that candy lasted, I was a businessman. Just lick on that candy, and I'd count, I'd say 1, 2, say, not so fast. I'd say 2, 3, now you're counting too fast. I'd start over again, you get a couple extra licks, you know, and then keep that candy there, wrap it back up. I had something else to do, you know. Took it easy then on Monday. I was a man of leisure. To go back those days again. That was good candy.
Is that zombie?
You know, maybe tomorrow I could go out and get a box of Hershey's, but it wouldn't taste just like that did, you know. That was really good. Did you ever eat it with salty crackers, some old barrel crackers, big ones? Did you ever eat that peppermint candy? Did you ever eat brown sugar with it? I tell you, the second thing I ever stole in my life, and the only thing I know of, was a handful of brown sugar from my daddy. They had some brown sugar in a box and made molasses for breakfast. Did you ever eat brown sugar molasses? Oh, my. So, I'm going home with somebody for dinner. So I went in, and my brother said to me, he said, if you go get the sugar, I'll get the cracker. I said, all right. Mother and Dad were pulling in the garden. I went in, got a big handful, enough for both of us. I was walking out that, you can't even look straight when you're telling a lie, you know. So I walking along like that down along the garden, all the way I had to get out. And Dad turned around and said, where are you going, William? I said, sir. He said, where are you going? I said, I'm going down to the barn. And he said, what you got in your hand? And I thought, oh. I changed, I said, which hand? Come here. Oh, my. I didn't want no more sugar for a long time. Sure tasted good, oh. I'm talking about the sugar yet. Well, my father gave us a whipping. He had a razor strap made out of a piece of belt leather. Oh, my. And he had up over the door the golden rule. It had all 10 commandments on it. It's out of hickory. A limb about that long, you know, then 10 branches out on it. We got our education out in the woodshed, just running around Dad as hard as we could go like that. Listen, if we had some more dads like that, we'd be better off. Amen. That's right. Instead of feeding your salary, giving you 50 cents to go to the picture show on Sunday afternoon. That's a come into a place not long ago, go pray for a sick person. A little boy come in and a little Mary, you know, stomps her foot. She said, I'm not going to eat this. He said, well, Mother, and his little boy said, I don't want to do this orange. And he grabbed it and threw it against the... said, all right, sonny. Oh, my. You ought to have been the son of Charles Brown. He would have been able to eat orange for a week or two. He would have sure, he'd take a ramrod out of the old musket and, as he used to call it, beat the devil out of it. So I guess maybe that's what it was. We thought it went out anyhow, but I love him. He never gave me a whipping I didn't deserve, and I love him today. That's right. Wish I could sit down and talk to him. Hope to someday. I believe that when we get over there, we'll know each other, don't you? I believe I'll know you just as I know you now when we be immortal, and we'll know each other. Why? They know that Elijah and Moses and Peter, James, and John recognize them. And we recognize Jesus after he returned back in his glorified body. And the Bible said it does not yet appear what we shall be, but we'll have a body like his, for we shall see him as he is. So we'll have one like that. And he was eating and so forth. Now I just believe heaven's a real place that we're going. Amen. Now, I remember when I started into school, Not long ago, I stood by the old place where the schoolhouse was and looked at it, and oh, I looked like my heart would break. I remember when we used to go down there to school, and we didn't hardly have any clothes to wear. Poor little old kid. Dad was strictly an Irishman. Every penny he didn't take to pay the grocery bill, he drank with the rest of it. We went to school without clothes. I remember all one winter. I was so disgraced to be poor, but I didn't even have a coat to put on, or a shirt to put on. And I had a coat that Mrs. Watson, a rich woman, had given me. It had a little eagle on the arm. And I set it pinned up like this, and I went every day to school. And we'd have to borrow a piece of paper. We didn't have no books to study out of. No wonder I'm ignorant. And didn't have, or illiterate rather, so I didn't, no paper, no books, or nothing. And they didn't have it like they do now where the community furnishes it, or the school. And I remember that year, I wanted to study, but I just didn't have the opportunity. The books and things to study with. I remember come spring of the year, I've been all winter without a shirt. And got kind of warm weather there, and before school let out, and teacher said to me one day, she said, "William, aren't you warm with that coat on?" I said, "Take that coat off." Oh, I couldn't take that coat off. I didn't.
I'm sorry the video is a little short this time. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to leave a comment, and don't forget to, whoops. And don't forget to, remember my special deal that I got going on, and it's only going on for a couple more days. It's the 24th as I do this video. The special deal is you subscribe to this channel, leave a comment on my newest video, go over on my Poisonous Fall profile, on my channel, Poisonous Fall, and subscribe and leave a comment that you've done so on the newest video on there, and I will take both of my channels over and subscribe to you. The only thing that I ask is that you upload something on your channel at least once a month. What else is there? February or March, I will be starting a series of shout out. It will be 10 to 20 episodes of it, and I'm still deciding on the rules, actually. Most of the rules will be the same as what everybody knows, obviously. Anyway, with all that said and done, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the notification bell after you subscribe, so you're notified every time I upload a video. So with all that said, I think that's it. Yep, that was Brother William Branham, and this has been Minecraft, and I am your favorite gamer. I am You Will Die Too, and thank you for watching. God bless, God be with you, and have a peaceful and blessed day. Bye. Bye 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 bye, and I am out in 3, 2, 1. Bye. Bye bye.